Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Conquest video guide. Now you'll be able to find this and all my other Conquest video guides on my SWGOH for Life 2 website. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out, there'll be a link in the description below. I've already done Sector 2 like team suggestions for completing Sector 2 and global feats, but earlier today there'll be a link in the description below if you want to go ahead and check it out. In this one I'll be showing you my mini boss and final boss battles here in Sector 2. So I'll just first begin with the mini boss battle. So as before, as always, showing you my data disc for this particular battle. I will have Amplify Agony equipped, critical support, caustic emission, and another 2 Amplify Agony data discs. And also I picked up a volatile accelerator along the way. Now unlike Sector 1, these Sector 2 bosses were a bit more straightforward. They don't have any crazy ability or anything. We obviously do have this Starkiller feat. I don't have Starkiller unlocked, but I will show in my second battle, like, you know, if you do have Starkiller, I'll just put some sort of mishmash team and use Cup instead of Starkiller, just to highlight that, you know, you can get this done easily as well. If you do have Starkiller, no issues. So the only feat that I can complete here is Hokey Religions without using any Jedi, Sith or unaligned Force users. So whenever you're doing this kind of feat, obviously try to choose a team that gets some other sector feats done at the same time. And because we do have, you know, the droid kills here feat in Sector 2, I just decided to bring in my General Grievous squad here with separatist droids, and, you know, hopefully we can roll over these guys very quickly. We don't have a whole lot of ability description here, like we did have in Sector 1 final boss. There we go, they're doing some AoE days there. Okay, they were very fast out of the gate, so I'm just going to go ahead now, I guess start spamming here. Not sure who to go after first because we don't have any description for them, what kind of abilities they have. But there you go, we are mowing them down very quickly, and down they go. And oh, Bendak Starkiller says, not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to step back into the ring to face you. Yeah, you want to face the mysterious stranger? Alright, you'll face him soon enough. So there you go, this is the Hokey Religions team feat that I've done. Very easy, very straightforward, and as well doing a few droid kills in the process. Now, as mentioned before, for the second battle, let's just pretend that my Cup is Starkiller. And, you know, you can also get this done very quickly, very easily. Now, obviously, if you do have Starkiller, maybe you can do some sort of Palpatine Vader lineup, no, Palpatine Mara lineup and things like that. I don't know. I don't have Starkiller, so I can't really say what, you know, how it will work. So instead I'm going here with the Beskar, Mando, Han, Chewie for the turn meter train, then Zem for evasion down, right? And then also let's pretend Cup is Starkiller, and you will see it's very straightforward. So I did learn in my first battle that this guy right here is Bendak Starkiller, so I'm assuming he's the boss with the days. So I just decided to take him out first. Let's get evasion down applied, because we do have evasion down feat here. There we go. One guy down, another raider down, and there you go. Not bad for amateur. Hey, I'm not amateur anymore. I beat you the second time already. Show me some respect, Bendak Starkiller. Alright, let's move now on to the final boss battle. Now, I was really getting ready here for another tough one, because if you've done Sector 1 final boss battle, the one with Zalbar Talia initiative surviving, it was a bit of a challenge. The boss was very fast, hitting really hard, but this is complete opposite. It's so easy, so straightforward, partially because I think this is bugged, but anyway, we'll talk about that once we get to it. Definitely it's going to be much easier than Sector 1. Showing you my data discs, I do have now ability exhaust instead of third Amplify Agony, because 2 Amplify Agony data discs are more than enough, especially because they're both blue. Again, some random scoundrel enemies there. And we do have now this mysterious stranger. See, I told you, mysterious stranger is coming. You have to win with 5 victors. I'll talk about this as we go through the modifier. And then you have to complete the battle with an undersized squad, and this is where the bugs will happen. I'll show you later. Anyways, now if you're wondering what victors is, if you look over at the modifiers, the deathmatch modifier, It's quite a lengthy one, so I don't want to read through it. You can read it in your own time, to be honest, if you want to. But essentially what will happen is you bring 5 guys, and obviously you have 5 enemies, and the beginning of the battle, one random ally, one random enemy, they basically get the duelist buff on them, which means only they get to fight each other. All the other guys are disabled in stealth, so they cannot interact, they can't participate. And you know, first you defeat with one of your allies a first enemy, and then you get 1 stack of victor, and then you know, another random enemy, another random ally, again they go up against each other 1v1. So it's kind of really like 5 1v1 battles all in one. So they're kind of fun new mechanics. Definitely props to CG for trying this out. But oh boy, I think this thing is bugged for the undersized feat. But anyway, you can read it in your own time. But essentially, it's you can bring any characters you want, to be honest. The only characters you don't want to bring here for the full size one is probably those characters like, you know, 3PO, Hermit Yoda, Mothma, because you know they will not be able to participate in the battle because they're non-attackers. But for the second feat, they will be crucial to complete. So down here, I'm like, well, let's do a light side battle. I'm just bringing in Jedi here, or with Jedi Knight Luke, because at least with his leader, right, we can get some Jedi will going and things like that. So hopefully that will help us out with counterattacks and everything. And in combination with Amplify Agony Data Disc, I think, you know, we should be able to win this quite easily. But again, you can use any team you like here, to be honest. I just thought to use Jedi here. Using reworked mace, right? Why not? He can counterattack as well. He's got Shatter Point and things like that. So let's go ahead and see how this one will go. Alright, so here we go. Duel announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by. They're illegal, they're banned, they've been outlawed for nearly 10 years. A good old-fashioned death match! In this corner, mysterious stranger, yay, let's go! Alright, so this is what I'm talking about, there we go. We got Yoda got this duelist tag, and as well Jedi Duncan. So they're kind of just going 1v1 versus each other while the other guys cannot participate. So I'm just gonna do a Jedi wheel, down he goes. So defeated the first enemy, and now another Shakti got as well duelist, and another, the 2 fingers, girl on 2 fingers. I remember all these guys actually from the game. They also got duelists. So you can see where this is thing going already, right? Essentially, you just have to win 5 1v1 confrontations here. And that's what victory is. As you can see Yoda there, he's got a victor buff now as well. Shakti, mace finishing of Twitch, and now we've got showdown between Anakin and Ice, and now Jedi Knight Luke versus Bendak Starkiller, and you know, I just have to pop him, and there we go. That's your 5 stacks of victor and 5 victor feat complete. Very easy, very straightforward, to be honest, especially with these data discs. No, they really had no chance really to win, as you've seen. All right, so the easy part out of the way. The second part, it is easy, but because it's bugged, it's a little bit funny one. So you have to complete the battle with that undersized squad. I'm like, cool, I'll just throw in my Sith Empire, you know, get a couple of Malak and Revan kills in here and call it a day, right? Let's go in and do this. Should be very, very straightforward. You would imagine so. But anyway, don't want to spoil it too much. Again, same announcer. Revan gets duelist versus Ice. Revan quickly dispatches Ice, 1 more hit. Now it's Bastila versus Twitch. Alright, 1 more hit. Twitch is down for the count. Going versus the 2 fingers guy. HK is going to blow him up. Down he goes. And now it's Malak versus Bendak Starkiller. Just going to drain him there. And now just Jedi Duncan. Right? You're supposed to do the undersized feat, and now this guy is immune to any damage, because to me what it looks like, they coded it in a way that for the battle to be complete you need to kind of get 5 stacks, right, of this victor, but I can't get the 5th stack because I don't have the 5th ally. So it's really weird. So you can see I'm just kind of stuck in the loop, and I just quickly figure out this isn't going anywhere. So just kind of reading description again here, see if I can do something, because they do mention something about non-leader characters and blah blah, and then they do mention that summon units flee immediately, no characters can be revived. So I'm like, should we try something with the summon units then? Because if the problem is here that obviously for that fifth character that I have, for the fifth character that you would have, you would kind of use somebody else, I don't know. So I just decided to do this. Do Mothma lead with Bastila, Malak and Marauder, right? So we're still an undersized squad, and let's see what happens when you use a character in the leading slot that will just flee the battle. What will happen? Let's go and have a look, because there's obviously some trick here with these summoned and non-leader units. All right, we got the same thing. Oh, Mothma disappears, Bendak takes a turn, victory, and feat completed. So I'm not sure what's going with feat, definitely looks bugged, but at least now we know how to complete it. You just have to use, I use Mothma here. I will try on a Hermit Yoda as well, but I'm pretty sure it will work with Watt as well and C3PO. Let me know, guys, if you had any luck with other guys, but any of these units that cannot attack, they will just flee the battle and you will be granted a victory, it seems. Alright, so let's go ahead. Hermit Yoda, we've got the intro. Hermit Yoda flees, Bendak Starkiller unloads an attack, and another victory. So there you go, guys. Definitely. Oh, and I completed the no leader in the leading slot feat at the same time. Nice. So there you go, guys. It seems like there is something happening. Either the description is not correct or this thing is bugged. But how are you supposed to complete the undersized squad feat if you just get stuck, like I've showed you in the first battle with the Sith Empire squad? I just wasn't able to finish the last enemy. So it seems like the only way to get this feat done as of now, is at least I did a testing. Let me know if you find another way, is to use Hermit Yoda, Watt, C3PO or Mothma in the leading slot, and then that should be very easy and straightforward. You don't have to do anything, you just enter the battle and you win. Alright. Okay, guys, that's all for this Sector 2 mini boss and final boss video today. Hope you find it useful and helpful. It's really straightforward, it's not as complicated as the Sector 1 final boss was. So I guess we'll see in Sector 3 if, you know, we'll get harder again or we'll continue these kind of more easy feats or not. We'll have to wait and see. Until then, guys, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.